Hey, we're on, we're up, we're away, we're live. The hats are off. Hats off to all of you for coming today to watch me. This is Keith from the Keith Speaking Academy. Can't wait to be with you today. Very special day today. We're celebrating lots of stuff. We're going to be having a bit of a lesson talking about celebrations, how we celebrate, a few surprises, bit of cake and stuff like that. All going to be very exciting, so stay tuned. Let's begin though with a little bit of this. Hello, welcome and good morning. Today we're going to be talking about celebrations. Listen, hats, party hats. How do children wear these? They're the most uncomfortable things in the world. They bring you up, they almost strangle you. Maybe it's because they're 6 years old and they're like small. I've got a big head. It doesn't work so well. It's lovely to see you here today. Welcome. As you may have guessed, today we're talking about the topic of celebrations, right? We're going to be looking at, well, today is a slightly less formal lesson and a bit less structured. I'm just going to go with the flow a little bit. I am going to teach you some things about celebrations, how we celebrate, what celebrations you like. We're going to have a bit of cake later on. And also, got your party cups, so make sure you've got something to drink and stuff like that. Look, let me show you back here. I went shopping. And of course, because I live in Spain, I couldn't find an English one, not in my local shop. So I got felicidades, which means congratulations in Spanish. What are we celebrating? We're celebrating many, many things. First of all, maybe, is this big number one for getting 1 million on YouTube. And I just want to say a big, big thank you to all of you who have watched my videos and followed me. It's an honor for me to teach you and to have a chance to reach so many people. It's always been my dream to reach as many people as possible, helping them learn English, learn about British culture. And I just think learning English helps in so many ways because it helps people communicate across the world, get to know each other, and live in a much more peaceful world, hopefully. So a big thank you to all of you. Also, there's a celebration because it was my birthday last week. Yes, 50, 20, 30. How old was I? I've forgotten, you see. It's a sign of getting old. 54 I was last week, 12th of August, which means that I'm a Leo. Now, some of you may be celebrating in August as well. If you are a Leo or a Virgo, I think Virgo is 23rd of August onwards, and Leo is up to the 23rd of August. So if your birthday is in August, let me know in the chat box below if you're a Leo or a Virgo. The other thing we're going to celebrate is people who have done their IELTS test and have got the score that they needed. Thank you, Sophia, for reminding me about this. Of course, because so many people will be taking the test now. And if in the last, if recently you've got the score that you needed, well, celebration for you too. Let's have a quick check-in with you. I haven't said hello yet, have I? Who have we got in the house? Arda is in, Farida is in. Hello, Naja from Sri Lanka. Steve is in. Harry, hello. James, thank you for that. Happy birthday. Heineken45 says, congratulations for the 1 million follower on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. We've got M. Srerik, a new student. Well done. Nice to see you here. Vadim, hello. Charming wizard from Uzbekistan. Great. Brilliant. Who have we got then? Who's got birthdays? Let's see. Sukapal says happy birthday. Sarah says hello. Good communication. Leslie says well-deserved milestones. Great. We've got, who's a Virgo? Ma Alexandra is a Virgo. Brilliant. Mintien is a Leo. We've got, I can't pronounce your name, sorry, but looks like you are a Virgo, I think. Facebook users, sorry, your name doesn't pop up. Apologies. Zaid says, I'm a Leo. Brilliant. Great. Who else? We've got Kim is a Virgo. That Kanisha, Virgo, but also in September. Of course, it goes up to the 23rd of September, right? Brilliant. Great. Who else is a Virgo? Bukra. I didn't recognize these signs, you see, zodiac signs. Tranghan is a Virgo. Estella is a Leo. Brilliant. Lots of different people have got their birthdays in August or early September. Fantastic. So listen, there are too many messages. They're just running by. So congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to people who've been taking IELTS. Now, I'm going to share with you something on my Linoit, and I'm going to ask the moderators to share the celebration canvas. The celebration canvas, let me show you. It looks like this, if I can find it. So I did ask some people on the Facebook group to come to the Linoit. And this is I think the guys are putting a link out now. If you can put out the link, and you can go in here and you can just add, if you got the score you wanted in IELTS recently, post a selfie and tell us your name and score. Congratulations. Already Nisa Rainey has been in. Fantastic photo. Thank you so much. And she got a 7 in speaking, overall 7.5. Congratulations. Thank you, Paula, for putting in the link. And guys, if you go in here, all you do is you choose a color, right? Any color. You then write your name. And I got a band 9, for example. You can change the size. You can change the color if you like. And then you just post. And that's it. And it just pops up here, right? If you want to add a picture, if you can put your selfie in, then you put your selfie in here. And then it comes up, right? And the same thing. Did I get a band 9? Can't remember. Can I peel this off? I think I can. Yes, I can just delete it. So listen, I'm going to leave this up. So throughout the kind of the lesson today, if you like, you can go into the Linoit and you can go and add something there. It's about basically people who've done the test, not just this month, but in the recent months, and got the score that you wanted. Nice. Facebook. Yes, Mirali is asking the Facebook group name. Yes, if you're not on Facebook, come and join us. There's lots of stuff happening there. People sharing ideas. We're sharing not materials, but we're sharing some of my videos and lots of chats going on. Where is it? It's here. It's called Keith's Mastermind Community for IELTS Speaking. And you can go and join there. Come and join us and see what we're doing. If you want to check out the Facebook page, then I'm at Keith Speaking Academy. And if you don't know my website, then go and check it out. It's keithspeakingacademy.com. There's lots of resources there. You can find out blog posts, free PDFs from the live lessons that we do here. And what else? All sorts of stuff. Information about the test. You can get links to my courses, and the links have a discount in. So if you get the link from the website, then you get the discount for the courses that I run as well. Great. There we're going. There we go. Let me take this off. So let me check in. Let me see how you're all doing over here. Stop looking on your left, Keith. I know, but I have to, because I have to look at all the different screens that are going on so I can manage. Great. Is today your birthday, Delphina? No, it was last week. It was the 12th of August, but I was away on holiday. And if you were on the Facebook group, I shared a few photos of my holiday. We went up to the mountains of Asturias. Asturias is in the north of Spain, not far from where I live. And we just went out there in the forests, in the mountains, waterfalls, bit of rain, some beaches as well, because it's so near the coast. It was lovely. Great. And the reason I'm looking over here is because the comments are over here as well, right? To see how you're doing. What means felicidades? So, Sam, good question. Felicidades means congratulations. Congratulations. It's Spanish because I live in Spain and I couldn't find an English one. Oh, well, never mind. We can all learn a bit of Spanish, right? It's always good to do. Pradeep says, my background is a party atmosphere. It is a little bit. Yes, yes. Paria says, so many Iranians here. Welcome, Iranians. Nice to see you here, everybody. Brilliant. The weather sounds good at Pur. The weather is not bad in Spain. It's in most of Spain, it's extremely hot. But up in the north, where I live, it's not that hot. It's like 20 degrees. It's cloudy. It's overcast. It's a bit dull, to be honest, but at least it's warm, which is nice. Okay, so guys, what's on the agenda? Let me get my notes. We have got some things to talk about today. I'm going to begin today actually having a look at events that we celebrate. So when we talk about celebrations, right, we celebrate all sorts of different things. Of course, one of the most common ones is birthdays. I don't know about your country, but in England, certain birthdays are very important. 18 is a very important birthday, and we all celebrate that because that is the coming of age, right? Coming of age means that you become an adult, kind of legally or officially. So it's a big celebration, 18 years old, coming of age. We also have another big birthday is the 21st birthday, very important. Not quite sure why, maybe it's the numbers 2 and 1, they sound mystical and magical, but that's an important birthday. I guess another one is 40. Life begins at 40. I don't know if you have that expression in your language, right? Life begins at 40. I'm not sure why. Why does life begin at 40? Why do we say that? Well, I guess because for some people, right, if you've got married in your 20s, you've had children, your children have grown up, they've left the nest, they've flown away from the nest, and you're at home again with your wife and you, and all the children have gone, your life begins again. And for many people, this happens around 40. Traditionally, I think nowadays it happens more around 50, right? Because people are getting married later and later. But life begins at 40. You can start a new, fresh life once the children have left at 40. For a lot of people, 50 is important. And the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, I mean, all of those do get celebrated if you live that long, basically. Right, weddings. Of course, we celebrate weddings. It's a big thing. Wedding anniversaries. The difference between weddings and wedding anniversaries, right, is that the anniversary is the number of years you've been married, right? So if the 1 year anniversary is very important. If you've just got married, guys, and your 1 year anniversary is coming up, don't forget it. Your partner will never forgive you. 20 is quite important. 25 is quite important. And of course, again, if you're married for so long, the 30th, the 50th, all of these are important anniversaries. At least in Britain, they are. Talking about anniversaries, there's a really interesting website. Where is it? I think I have it further down here, but let me show you if I can up here. This is the one. Wedding anniversaries. I can hear the builders building. They're doing renovation work next door. How lucky we are. And maybe the guys could share this with us, but there's a website over here. Whoops. Where are you? Hello. It's decided not to show. Let me come back. Why has it decided not to show? It was showing before. Here we go. It's from Hallmark, and maybe the moderators could share this for me as well. Hallmark, they make gifts, of course, and so they talk about anniversary gifts for each year. When you get married, the different years you get a different gift. I'm sure you're aware of this, right? So, for example, if you are married, if it's your first anniversary, you should give paper. If it's your 10th, you should give tin or aluminium. If you're already, like me, at your 20th, you give china. You don't give them the country, you give them something made of china, like porcelain, some kind of plate or cup made of china. It's very interesting, right? And if you want ideas, right, if you're not sure what to give your loved one on the first anniversary, you can click on here and it will tell you different ideas of things you can buy out of paper. Obviously, paper's good because, look, the computer's not loading up properly. It's taking ages. Everything is just frozen. Traditional paper, modern clocks. So nowadays people give clocks, but traditionally it was paper. Ideas, what to give. Grab a pen and some stationery and write the kind of love letter that will be tucked away forever. Wow, a love letter. That's nice. Romantic love coupons, a pack of beautiful space stationery. And if you want to splurge, so splurge means to spend a lot of money. You can get matching smartwatches. Interesting. If you want to write a love letter, try these tips for writing a love letter. You can go and check this out, right? A love letter? Really? In this day and age? Yes, absolutely. You can text it, you can email it, but you can still write it by hand. That's the thing. Gives you some ideas. I think it gave ideas, right? What to say. Here you go. This was the one I was looking at before. You can say, start off, on our first anniversary, I just wanted to remind you how lucky I feel. Just because. You know I love you every day, but today I feel like putting it in writing. I miss seeing your face. It goes on and on. Great. You can get lots of little tips here on writing a lovely love letter to your loved one, to your partner. So guys, if the moderators can share it, it's Hallmark, ideas.hallmark.com. Go and check it out. Very, very interesting. Check out the wedding gifts as well. Nice. So if you are coming up to a wedding anniversary, there you go. Sorted. Celebrations. The other thing, of course, we celebrate, as we mentioned earlier, is passing exams. If you've passed IELTS or passed any other exam, maybe there's going to be a celebration. I'm interested, what other ways, what other events do you celebrate or do we celebrate? Let's see if I can get some ideas from you. Any ideas? Life begins at 40. Any ideas? I'm just looking through the comments. Is marriage mandatory? No, of course not. Topic of today's video is celebrations. I'm trying to get some more ideas. What do we celebrate? Valentine's, great. Newborn baby comes to life. Graduation. Oh, it's gone. Where's it gone? Asal, thank you. Graduation. Tao says the Tet holiday, which I think is the Vietnamese New Year. Housewarming, of course. Lunar New Year, that's nice. Easter, if you're a Christian, yes. Festivals, more generally speaking, nice. Atlas says the vaccine. Hey. Nice one, good. In Uzbekistan, you have Navruz, which I also am guessing is a New Year celebration, but let me know. Promotion, says Nikhil, of course, if you get promoted, yes. Anything else? New baby, I think we talked about. Great. Driving license, when you get your driving license, yeah, probably 17 or 18 for most people in England. Getting a job. Hao Nyang tells us getting a good job. Exactly. A new house from Rose. Housewarming parties, right? Of course. So there are absolutely lots of things that we celebrate, different events that we celebrate. Let's move on. Useful vocabulary. So how do we celebrate? Let's have a look at some phrases we can use to talk about how we celebrate. Here are some useful phrases, right? Some people say we like to crack open a bottle of champagne. Champagne is the wine, right, from the Champagne region in France. And instead of saying open, like, you can be clever and say crack open. The crack just means boom, there's a kind of celebration, explosion, it's exciting. We're going to crack open a bottle of wine tonight, or let's crack open a bottle of champagne. So you can crack open wine or champagne. Those are the main ones we talk about. Nice phrasal, is it not a phrasal verb? Is it crack open? Yeah, not exactly, but just to crack open. Champagne, because as the French will tell you, only the wine from the Champagne region can be called champagne. There are lots of other names. In England, we also call champagne bubbly. Let's crack open a bottle of bubbly. In Spain, they have something called cava. Cava. Cava is similar to champagne, but it's not champagne because it's not from France. It's basically sparkling white wine, basically. So all of these are kind of sparkling. Sparkling means fizzy. Sparkling white wines. I'm sure in your country you probably have a similar kind of white wine, right? Champagne, sparkling wine, says Albert. Exactly, yeah. Sparkling white wine. Crack open a bottle of beer. You can, yeah. You could open beer as well. Exactly. Cava, which is from Spain. Any others you know from your country? I'm guessing this might be one, but I'm not sure. You can crack open a bottle of sparkling water. Yes, if you're not into alcohol. What's going on? We're celebrating, my friend. We're celebrating. Talking about celebrations, right? Japanese sake. Right, but okay, we're getting all the spumante. Spumante is a similar one, right? Yes. Brandy is a different kind of drink, but makgeolli in Korea. Crack open a can of beer. Yeah, why not? Yes. Crack open a bottle of vodka. Why not? Helen says, we love to give an envelope with money inside. Ah, that's also, I think, one of the Chinese traditions, the hongbao. Yes. Right, we're getting all kinds of different drinks. I'm just looking at the ones that are similar to champagne. Champanskoye, I can guess, is champagne. Right, brilliant. Okay, so we can crack open different kinds of drinks. Also, other things we can do. You may want to say, we usually have a party. Or you can say, throw a party. This is a bit metaphorical, or it's more idiomatic, because you're not throwing, but you're having a party. So to throw a party is the same as have. But it just sounds better, right? It sounds a bit more sophisticated. We tend to throw a party for family and friends. Notice we can say tend to, meaning usually, right? We tend to throw a party for family and friends. Notice with the pronunciation how we can split it up. You can make a pause. We tend to throw a party, pause, for family and friends. Notice the to becomes t and the for becomes f. Repeat with me. We tend to throw a party for family and friends. Nice, put it all together. We tend to throw a party for family and friends. Great. We go out for a slap-up meal. Now, when you celebrate, you don't have a small meal, right? You don't just sit and have well, maybe you do have a salad or a sandwich. But normally, when people celebrate, they go for a big meal, like lots of food, too much food, lots of expensive food, lots of drink. We call that in English a slap-up meal. Slap means slap. Slap up, I don't know why, but slap, why do we call it a slap up meal? I don't know, but slap up meal. Slap up becomes slap up. We go for a slap up meal. We go for a slap up meal. Ding, 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 ding. We go for a slap up meal. Got it. Perfect. That's nice, right? So that's a big meal. Basically, normally big, sometimes expensive. Just let me make that clear. A big meal. A big fancy meal, let's say. Nice. Generally speaking, we can say we celebrate by doing something. Yeah. So you can use that in any situation. We celebrate by going out for dinner. We celebrate by buying each other presents. We celebrate by giving money in an envelope, as somebody said, right? So how do you celebrate? I wonder. I have just imitated. We go for a slap up. We go out for a slap up meal. Brilliant. We go out for a slap up meal. We go out for a slap up meal. Dee 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 dee. Nice. Love it. Sarah says we celebrate by having a party. Yeah. We celebrate by throwing a party. Last year we celebrated, not last year, it's 4 years ago, we celebrated my birthday by throwing a party. We celebrate by dancing with each other. Lovely. Great. We're going to do some dancing later. Wearing fancy clothes. Sukaramail, I'm a beginner. Can I join you here? Yes, you can. I think the language we're covering goes from beginner, intermediate, up to advanced level. There's something for everyone, Sugamami. So welcome. What else have we got? We have a feast. So that's great. A feast is a slap-up meal, right? We also call that a feast. We usually hold a party. Yep, you can say hold a party. That's good. That's great. We celebrate by going out for a dance. Or we like to taste different kinds of food. Brilliant. Very nice. We prepare plov in Uzbekistan. I've heard of plov. Yes, very nice. Lovely. But I've never tried it. I'm waiting for you to invite me to your house to try it, dear friend. So that's how we celebrate. Another expression we have is about tradition. In our house, it's a family tradition that the boy or the birthday boy has to wear red. Now, there are traditions that a country has or that a culture has, but also a lot of families have their own little traditions, right? Something that only that family do. And this is, if you have this, you can talk about this. You can say, in our house, it's a family tradition to do this. In our house, it's a family tradition to drink champagne before the meal begins. Or in our house, it's family tradition to make a speech before the celebration. Or it's a family tradition that the birthday boy has to wear red. So things like that. You can talk about a family tradition. If it's not a family tradition, if it's just your country, right, you can say, well, traditionally, we do this. If it's more of a country, in my country, traditionally, Traditionally, we give money in an envelope. Okay, so you've got two things. You can talk about country tradition, or you can talk about a family tradition, right? I'm sure you've got family traditions. I'm sure you've got country traditions for sure. Deepika, I like your sense of humor. In our house, it's a family tradition to break all the traditions. Nice. And notice again, right? Notice that when you're speaking, how you can chunk the language. Make sure you're chunking. In our house, pause, it's a family tradition, pause, to break all the traditions. So you've got three chunks, right? This is so important because it really helps your fluency to be chunking. D-D-D, D-D-D, D-D-D. In our house, repeat with me. In our house, it's a family tradition to break all the traditions. Deepika, you are now the famous teacher. We are teaching through you. Thank you so much for your example. Nice. As is Beck. In our house, it's a family tradition that the party girl has to wear some clothes. Good. In my country, traditionally, we give food to everybody at the temple, right? Notice the chunking again. In my country, traditionally, we give food to everybody at the temple. In my country, traditionally, we give food to everybody at the temple. You can use that pausing really effectively, and it's still fluent. It's still band 9 fluency, right? Don't worry about having these little pauses. It's really, really going to help you. Danielle says, in my village tradition, we barbecue times or cook much traditional foods. Yeah, very, very nice. In my village tradition, that's nice. In my village tradition. Very, very good. I'm just going to add something for you. We cook many traditional foods. So you've got tradition, which is great. The adjective for everybody, right? The adjective is traditional. So tradition is the noun, traditional, the adjective, traditional foods. Yeah, great. Very nice. This is interesting. I didn't know this. In Brazil, traditionally, kids throw eggs on the birthday child's head. What? Why? To celebrate, right? I know. So again, in Brazil, traditionally, kids throw eggs on the birthday child's head. Great. Get chunking, everybody. Rishita says, in our house, it's a family tradition that the birthday boy has to take elders' blessings first in the morning on the big day. Very, very nice. What a nice tradition. Great. Thanks, Rishita. That's great. I'm going to take one more. Ease says, in my house, it's a family tradition that we don't cook for dinner. Absolutely brilliant. Nice, perfect English. Not mine, Ease or eyes. Great. So we've been looking at chunking, fluency, but also different ways of celebrating. Of course, one of the big things is families come together, right? So there are different ways we can talk about the family coming together. We have a family gathering, right? Is a nice way of saying it. Or the family gets together. So you've got, that's the verb. Or we have a get together as a noun with family and friends. Repeat with me. We have a family gathering. The family gets together. The family gets together. We have a get together with family and friends. Banging doors. We have a get together with family and friends. Great. Lovely. Very, very good. So, different ways of talking about the family coming together. Okay, lovely. For those of you who are just joining us, right, just to make it clear, we're talking about celebrations, right? And we're celebrating everybody. Felicidades. Felicidades is the Spanish one for celebration. Okay, lovely. What's coming next? Let's check in, because one of the things we're celebrating is people who've got their IELTS test score, and it's a good score. It's the score they wanted. So I've invited you to come to the website, my Linoit, and I'm just going to check in. We've got a few. Oh, we've only got 1 or 2 people have come in. This is in the Linoit. Let's have a look. We've got here Key Speaking Academy. That wasn't me, but thank you whoever put that up. Paria got a band 9, got a band 7.5. Carl, my goal is to get an overall 7. He's celebrating before the result. That's confidence for you. Well done. No results yet from Arda. That's okay. But listen, if you have got a result, come into the Linoit place. Just pick yourself a card, write something down, and you can post it up here and let us know if you've done well in your IELTS test. Okay. Now, I need a drink in my birthday cup. I wonder if we can have a little silly jingle while I do this. Ba-dab-shee-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be, bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. So, what's next? Next up, I've got a surprise for you. Here's the surprise. Surprise number 1. There are 2 surprises today. Here's the first surprise, right? What's the first surprise? The first surprise is, in order to celebrate, I'm going to celebrate by holding a Zoom call with 10 lucky people. So I'm going to celebrate by having this. I would like to have a Zoom call with me for 10 lucky winners this Saturday at 12 p.m. noon. So if you can make it 12 p.m. noon on Saturday, just 10 people, right? That's the surprise, just to celebrate. And what we'll do is we'll just have a chat. You can ask me any question about anything. It's not going to be a formal lesson, but it will be a chance for us to talk, practice conversational English. All of us can chat and we can talk about anything. We can talk about me, we can talk about you, get to know each other. It'll be for 10 lucky people, right? So how do you become one of the 10 lucky people? Well, what you have to do is leave a comment in the chat box today. You've already commented, I know. But leave a comment in the chat box, and what I'll do is I will choose randomly 10 people, right? In the comment, just tell me, I'll write it down. This will make it easier. In the comment, okay, let me write it here. Leave a comment. Thing is, right, you have to do it after the class, because the live chat won't count, because I won't be able to pick up the live chat comments. So leave a comment after the class. You can come back anytime today or tomorrow and just leave a comment in this, because the live video is recorded on YouTube, right? So come back to YouTube, leave a comment. Let me make this clear. In this video on YouTube after the class, and tell me how you celebrate your birthday. That's it. That's all you have to do. And I will choose 10 people from the comments in YouTube And with those 10 people, we will meet up on Saturday. I will contact you. I'll send you a Zoom link and you can come and join me. We'll have a chat. So make sure you can make this time. If you can't make this time, don't leave a comment, right? So only leave a comment if you can make the time. Okay. Great. That's it. That's a great opportunity, says Kurt. I hope so, Kurt. I hope we get 10 people together. It'll be a lovely opportunity for some people to come and have a chat with me. That is the first surprise. Hooray! Okay. Lovely. I know what we can do. Let's have some... Let's do this. I like doing this. I found this earlier, so I'm going to bring it in now. It's firework time. So that's it. I'll remind you at the end of the class about leaving a comment. Let's move forward. What's coming up next? Thank you, Paula, for putting the comments back in there, reminding people. Spain time, yes. Yes, so that 12 o'clock was Spain time. Let's make that clear. Thank you for emphasizing that. Let's make it very, very clear. It's 12 p.m. Spain time. Great. Leslie says it would be nice if you can pin the Linowet link. Paula, could you do that? Or one of the moderators, could you pin the link for people? How long will be the meeting? 1 hour. 12 p.m. till 1 p.m. Just 1 hour. Great. Lovely. I'm just checking any other questions. Yep, all about the time zone. Grace says, thank you so much. I've passed the IELTS skill B1. Hooray! Fantastic. Well done, Grace. Congratulations. Another reason to celebrate. Okay. Let me move on. What's coming up next? We're coming up next to this. What do you like to celebrate and why? So, what do you like to celebrate and why? As is, I'll take you off. I asked people on the Facebook group, and remember, if you've not joined the Facebook group, come and join us, right? It's just go into Facebook and look for Keith's Mastermind community. The Facebook group is just about IELTS speaking. Come and join us. What I did, I think it was yesterday, I asked some people about what they like to celebrate. And I'm just going to share with you a short clip showing you some of the ideas that people had with me talking about it. So let's have a look together. I'm just going to share this with you. The question was, what do you like to celebrate? And this is what people said. Let's have a look. Dun, dun, dun. As always, it's taking a bit of time to load. Asking people, what do you like to celebrate? Well, let's find out what some of you like to celebrate. First of all, Adira likes to celebrate Eid, of course. That's nice. Violetta, I'd like to get together with family and friends. Mexican food, drinks and dancing. I like to get together with family. Lovely expression. Oil, just watching your YouTube channel. How nice. Cower says, I love to make my achievements memorable by celebrating them with my near and dear ones. That's a nice binomial. Near and dear, my near and dear ones. Like it. Sonia says, birthday. Shazza says, making a new painting. Well done. Karuna is talking about the future. I would love to celebrate the day when I get my visa. Lovely. Nina, Christmas and New Year's, we can say New Year singular or New Year's plural. Taking my time with my family, lovely. Tan Huang says, well, I often spend a good chunk of time with my family on celebrations. The thing is, it helps to build a warm atmosphere. Nice collocation, build a warm atmosphere among the family members. Great, lovely. Christelle, I like celebrating New Year's Eve. Great. Sunrise, success. Oh, Doa talks about Mother Day. I think you mean Mother's Day, right? With the apostrophe S. And Graduation Day. Ritesh talks about, I think that's a festival, the Makasankrita. You can tell us more about that. Birthdays here, birthdays. Mine online exhibition from Gabriella. Look at that, fantastic. That's something to celebrate. Wedding anniversaries, Eid, spring, why not? The wonders of God, why not indeed? Christmas, Easter, birthday, there's a whole range of things. Let's go down and find a few more. Niveen, starting a new job. Yeah, that's worth celebrating. My wedding anniversary. Hervé, how many years has it been? Also, Abdullah talks about marriage. We've got, what else? Birthdays. Cameron says there's no specific reason behind the celebration, but when I'm in a peaceful mood, then that is the reason behind my celebration. Well, why not just celebrate the moment we're in now, right? Marwa looks wow, a whole myriad of... Oh, look at that. Somebody's popping up. A whole myriad of thingamajigs, celebrations, birthdays, New Year, Valentine's, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, all of them, great. Iran funerals, interesting. We do celebrate. You're maybe one of the fewer people who enjoy celebrating that. But why not? You know, some people say when people die, they pass on to a better life. Let's celebrate that. Huda says, celebrate my birthday. Sonia, life, love and togetherness. Fantastic. Let's just pick up one or two more. Frankly, I like to tell people the good tidings of God, says Kanuti. Why not, indeed? Mary enjoys Muslim celebrations, birthdays and success in my life. Fantastic. I'm going to stop there. There's lots, but gives us a good idea. We're also going to be looking later at exactly how we celebrate, right? Fantastic. Let's stop. Fantastic. There were so many comments. Listen, thank you so much, everybody, for all of the comments that you gave. Really, really good. Why do you like to celebrate? Let's see what some of you are saying up here. From Facebook, I like to celebrate Christmas with my loved ones. Very nice. Yes. This is very philosophical, but very good. I like to celebrate each and every day in my life. Absolutely. Fantastic. Well done. Ooh. Well, I love to share Christmas. That's nice. To share Christmas. That's a good one. Share Christmas with my family and relatives in a cozy ambiance. Nice. We've got, I love National Celebrate. It is Naira's. This time everyone wants to meet each other. I love the National Celebration, right? Just be careful because celebrate is the verb. Celebration would be the noun, right? I love a national celebration. It's Naira's. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you for that. Thanks for sharing. What else? I like to celebrate the day that I immigrated to Australia. You should have an anniversary every year to celebrate. Artan says Makar Sankrit, which is an Indian festival where we fly kites. A lot of people talk about festivals that they celebrate. The Durga Puja that Ajita celebrates. Yes. Oliver talks about church functions like baptism. Exactly. Maybe weddings, funerals, all of those. Yes. Very nice. Afif says, I'm really into celebrating religious events. Great. Simmer says, to be perfectly honest, I'm not interested to celebrate my birthday as I don't have deep pockets. That is a really nice expression with the plural, deep pockets, Simmer. That means, if you don't know, that you don't have a lot of money to spend on something. I don't have deep pockets, right? If you've got deep pockets, there's lots of space to put all your money. So if you don't have deep pockets, you don't have so much money for that thing. Nice. Brilliant. Okay. Let me just have a look, checking in. Any others? Family celebrations, right? Rezvan likes to celebrate days with my lovely 4-year-old daughter by painting. Great. Very nice. Dagtan says, I like throwing a party. Well done. Throwing a party. Very good student. With my friends after finishing a university semester. It's a lovely idea. I wonder how long the party lasts. Do you stay out all night till 6 in the morning? Sarah says, I like to celebrate to immigration to London in the future. Right. So, Sarah, if it's in the future, then you'd be saying, I would like to, right? I'd like to celebrate. I'd like to celebrate my immigration. I'll just change that as well. This is great. We can show everybody the right way to do it, Sarah. I'd like to celebrate my immigration to London in the future. Top. Very, very nice. Lovely. So, my family love Ramadan. I think most people like Ramadan, those who celebrate it, right? Okay. So, what's coming up next? I've got another surprise for you. And this is a very, very simple surprise, right? Surprise number 2. Surprise number 2 is... Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? Any guesses? Mary Jane. Hopefully you can celebrate that. Come on, guesses. What do you think this is? There's probably a lag before the comments come in. But can you see that? Can you guess what it is? I'm sure you can see now. Cake. Donut. Cake. A puppy. Cake with icing, even better. Birthday cake. Carrot cake. Might be carrot cake. Is it carrot cake? Got lots of fruit on top. A delicious cake. Absolutely. Pie. Not a pie. Frost, yes. Birthday cake. Or a birthday cake. Indeed, look, it's cake, right? We've got here a bit of cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you my birthday cake. We had a birthday cake. I'm going to share the birthday cake with you. We're going to do this in 2 ways. And I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to try. We've got a virtual cake that you can have and a real cake. And I'm going to set fire to my cake. This apparently goes psh. I'm going to try it live on YouTube, burn down my computer. If I get cut off, it means I've burnt down the computer. But we're going to try this. So listen, first of all, let me show you the virtual cake. I'll give you a bit of money. Money? No, I didn't say that. I'll give you a bit of music. Give you a bit of music and you can have a look at the cake, have some virtual cake while I go and get the real cake. And then you can watch what happens with that. So first of all, let me show you the virtual cake. This is it's another Linoit, the cake Linoit. You can come into this. If the moderators can share the link to the cake Linoit, you can come in, get yourself a slice of cake here. Oh, look, some people are celebrating IELTS as well. Thanks, Keith. You helped me get from Saudi Arabia to the United Kingdom. Great, well done. It's nice and sunny. Listen, there's also a little video here. You can watch this video. I'm not going to play it because I'll get copyright complaints, but you can watch it if you go into Linoit. I'm going to go and get the cake. I'll just leave you with a bit of music, and you can enjoy yourselves just for 1 second. All right, 20 seconds. I'm back. Look, got the cake here. Now, that obviously is not high enough, so bear with me. This is where all my daughter's books come in handy. Oh, that'll do, actually. You can see that, but that'll do, because what we're going to do is cut this in. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to burn down the house. There we go. That's in. Now, apparently, what you do is you take this and you set fire to it. Don't worry. I know I've got to move. I am going to move. Not only am I going to move, is the music still going? It is, yes. Let's put some Colombian music on. Colombian celebration music. So I'm going to move things away just for a moment. I'm even going to protect my computer because I know from experience things often go wrong. Just a bit of shielded covering, and I'm going to get out of the way and set fire to this. Let's see if it works. Are you ready? People are going, no, Keith, don't do it. 1 year old, oh ha ha, yes. 1 for 1 million on YouTube. Right, here we go. Let's try it. Now, apparently, it should just work like that. Whoa! Help! I can't believe it actually works. Look at that. Great. I should get out of the way. Don't want to be blown up. Lovely. Congratulations to all of you who've done well in IELTS. Congratulations for those of you who are going to do well in IELTS. Happy birthday, Leos and Virgos. And congratulations, Keith, on getting 1 million on YouTube. Hey! Now, how do I put this out? It put itself out. Fantastic, just in case. I was worried that that was going to blow up the computer and everything. Excellent. There we are. And now the best bit, right? The best bit is that I get to eat the cake. Look at that. Oh, it's an ice cream cake. It's an ice cream chocolate cake. And it's frozen like Elsa. There we go. Listen, would you like some? Lovely. Right, I'm going to dig in. Hooray! Yes, Vicky, it is. Ice cream cake, love it. Listen, have some. I feel really bad about eating this now. No, I don't. Right, let me try to get away. Daughter's books. Ice cream everywhere, chocolate everywhere. Brilliant. Microphone back in. Keyboard back in. Teaching head back on. Great. Rose likes the background music. It's nice, isn't it? It's a piece of cake. Very good. Very nice. It's good. I like it. Very, very nice. I bought it in my local supermarket. I didn't buy it. My daughter bought it. Right? She was a step ahead of me. Have I got chocolate? Right. So delicious. It is delicious. Delicious and vibrant moments with the explosion. Absolutely. It looks enticing. What a nice word, Cheryl. Enticing. Appetizing. It is. Yeah. No, it's horrible. You're not missing anything. It's a horrible cake. You're not missing it. Really. You're better off without it. Right. Let's take the music off for a minute. What's up next? I completely forgotten where we are. That was the cake. Coming up next, we've got what? I'm going to move on to this. I'm going to have a look at idioms. Idioms to talk about celebrations. If I get my notes out up here, it seems quiet without the music now. Yes, Joe Bird, I think my daughter is watching. Actually, she's not watching at the moment. She will come back later and probably watch this. When she saw all of this in her bedroom, this is her bedroom, and she saw the cake, said, I want to join the party. But she's out. She does surfing class in the mornings, so she can't. She'll have to wait. Great. Thank you very much. Paloma says, congrats, I'm a Leo too. Thank you very much. Best virtual party ever. Right, excellent. Let's move on and get into something useful for you. All of this is useful, but this may be useful as well. And these are idioms that you can use to talk about celebrations, right? First of all, the following all mean to have a good time. One of the most common ones is to have a ball, like a ball, literally, like a football. To have a ball is to have a good time. So we can say, we had a ball at my sister's wedding. It was so much fun, right? Great. I can still smell the fireworks. Next one, to have a whale of a time. So notice it's a whale, a time, right? Make sure you get the a and the a. It's very important. You can't change this, right? To have a whale of a time. And we make this into of a time, of a time. Say with me, of a time. Have a whale of a time. Have a whale of a time. Have a whale of a time. For example, I usually have a whale of a time at Christmas. Or I usually have a whale of a time in my live lessons. It's true. Another expression is to have the time, right? Notice here it's the, not. So we have a whale of a time, but here the time of my life. Again, you can't change these, the and the my. So make sure we get the time of my life. Again, this becomes of my life. Of. Can you see the v? It's a vibration on the lips. It's not off. It's a v. It's a v sound. Of my life. I had the time of my life. I had the time of my life last week when we celebrated my birthday. Again, it's very true, right? Okay. So those are to talk about to have a good time. And we often have a good time. I hope so. Very useful. Send the cake to Gordon Ramsay. Yes. He would probably tell me to F off. I mean, knowing Gordon Ramsay. So Kai says, sorry, Keith, what does have a whale of a time mean? It means to have a good time. So all of these, 1, 2, and 3 mean to have a good time, right? Good question, Kai. Good question. Danielle says, we had a whale of a time at Keith's birthday and for 1 million's on YouTube. Yes. Cute. Thank you very much. You've enrolled in my courses and are my favourite teacher. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Naja says, oh, we'll come to that one. Let your hair down. I had the time of my life. Great. I had the time of my life last year when I celebrated my birthday and hopefully waiting for these years. These years, right? Yes. Kai says, I always have a whale of a time when I'm with my bestie. Lovely. Perfect. Charles, I usually have a whale of a time at Tet Holiday. At the Tet Holiday. Yes. When you say at, it sounds more like you're at a place. At the discotheque, at the pub, at the restaurant. At the Tet Holiday, it's okay, but it sounds like you're referring to the place where the holiday happens. If you want to refer to the time of the Tet Holiday or the celebration, then I would say on. So I'm going to leave both because you can say at. It just has a slightly different feel to it. At, it feels more like the place. On is more like the time, the when, on the Tet Holiday. I usually have a whale of a time on the Tet Holiday. At Tet Holiday, you're thinking of like at Christmas, aren't you? Yes, at Christmas. At the Tet Holiday. Why does that sound different? That is very interesting. I usually have a whale of a time at Christmas, at Easter, at the Tet Holiday. It's very strange. I'm not sure. I think maybe it needs the at the Tet Holiday or on the Tet Holiday. Maybe that's why. Maybe it needs the. Okay, good. Charles, thank you for that. Great. So we usually have a whale of a time every time we play with our dogs. With our dogs. If you play to your dogs, it sounds like you're singing or playing music to them and they're listening. But I think you mean playing with your dogs, right? I think. Now, some more useful idioms. Great. We went out and painted the town red. To paint the town red is to go to the pubs or the bars or restaurants and eat and drink a lot, right? To go to a lot of bars, restaurants maybe, pubs. I think it's more about drinking than eating, unfortunately. But we painted the town red. It means we had a great time. And had a great time. Okay. The other one somebody said, I like to let my hair down. Let my hair down equals to relax and enjoy myself. I like to let my hair down. So again, it's my hair. You can't say hair. It's to let my hair down. Great. What else have we got? Any other idioms? Clara says, I will have the time of my life if we can successfully migrate to our chosen country. I hope you can. I really hope you can. Dulaj says, I have whale of a time. I have. Remember the ah. This is great, Dulaj. It can remind everybody about the ah and the ah. Have a whale of a time in English class. I'm very pleased to hear that. That's great. I had a ball at my ex-girlfriend's wedding. That's an interesting situation. Right. I had a whale of a time with my roommates exploring the city. Lovely. Okay. Her friends were at her wedding ceremony. They painted the town red. Yeah. That's great. That is very, very common that people paint the town red at wedding ceremonies and at stag nights and hen nights, right? Especially at the stag night and the hen night. A stag night is a party for a man about to be married. So very often when you have a stag night, you paint the town red. You must paint the town red. You have to go to all the bars, all the pubs, and drink a lot. And if you have a hen night, well, you can guess, right? A party for a woman. Don't need to write man again. Woman. About to be married. So if you have a stag night or a hen night, you can paint the town red. Obligatory. Nice. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah. Last one then, Eliane. Oh, I did that before. After the pandemic, we are going to paint the town red. Lovely. I think so too. I agree. Now then, okay, we've looked at lots of idioms. I'm going to move on to our last activity. We can't have a celebration without a game, right? Got to play some games. So what games can we play? Let's have a look. Oh, yes. There's the Kahoot game, right? Where is Kahoot? Let me see if I can find it. I've got a slightly different Kahoot for you today. It's not about vocabulary. It's in a selfish way. It's about me. It's a test of what you know about me. Now that I've had my birthday, I'm a little bit older. I wonder how much you actually know about me. So we're going to find out, right, what you know about me. Just a few questions. And let's see. Now then, just give me a moment. If you've not played Kahoot before, guys, what you need to do is to go over here. Da, da, da. Where are you, Kahoot? Go over here, kahoot.it, and you need to go in there, and then you'll see the answers to the questions, and you just choose A, B, C, or D. You choose the right one, okay? Okay, so we're going to play this one. I'll show you the screen. Stay with me. Keep watching me here. But you'll see if you go to kahoot.it, maybe on your mobile phone or a different browser, the game pin, you need to put in your name and then also the pin 9269190. That's 9269190. Put in the pin, come and join us, put in your name, and we'll start in a few moments. Fabio, if you're driving, yeah, don't play, for goodness sake. Thanks, Sarah, for sharing the link there. Pantuflas amarillas, muchas gracias. Rock, thank you very much. We had a whale of a time in Turkey in the beginning of August. Good. Ouda, merci beaucoup. C'est très gentil. Assel, yeah, bachelor party. That's a stag night. It's the same thing as a bachelor party. Right, we've got quite a lot of people in, so let's get down to it. Let's do it. So we're going to start again. You get the question, and as fast as possible, you choose your answer. Let me just get rid of this. You can also put your answer in the chat if you don't know, if you can't get into Kahoot. Okay. Here we go. Start. All about me. I was born in London, Manchester, Santander, or New York? Dun, dun. You've got 30 seconds, by the way, to put in your answer. Where was I born? London, Manchester, Santander, or New York? Three, two, one. Wow, some interesting answers. A lot of people thought it was London, but fortunately, the majority of you, just about, you discovered that I was born in Manchester. Exactly, well done. I was not born in Santander, although I live here now, but I was born in Manchester in the UK. Yes, I get a lot of questions from people asking me about, are you Spanish or are you British? I am British. I was born in Manchester. Great place. But I moved to Spain 3 years ago. So I live here now. And I've been here for 3 years. Okay, great. Where are we? I've lost you. Hello. Let me come back. Sorry. There we go. Let's move on to the next. So we see Amazon Dove. I'm trying to get this in the right place. It's not quite fitting in, is it? Okay. Amazon Dove 54. Well done. Heaven second. Lianev is third. Let's move on. Next question. True or false? I play the violin. True or false? I play the violin. Nick, I have not been to Garabandal. Oh, Sally thinks it's false. Sandeep says false. Sani says true. Well, look at that. Just about the majority, just about got it right. It's true. I do play the violin. If the truth be known, I've not played for a number of years because I don't have a violin here in Spain, in my house here, but I do play the violin. Great. Okay, moving on. Oh, everything's changed. Everything's changed. Sue has gone up into first place and Kwanduk second. Sawadikup is in third. Let's get going. Question number 3. I have blank child children. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many children do I have? 1, 2, 3, or 4? This will be interesting. I think a lot of you know this. Lots of people are saying 1 or 2. Someone says Raghav, a baby girl. Oh, she's not a baby anymore. The answer is 1. Exactly. I've got 1 daughter. So 100 of you got it right. Some of you thought 2. No, I've just got the 1, just the 1 daughter. Excellent. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, things have moved again. Kwanduk is up to first. Julia sneaks into second. Shu tumbles down into third. And oh, love you, Keith is in fifth. Great. And Doré is the highest climber. All right. Question number 4. I think this is the last question. Finally. Which is the odd one out? Playing football, cooking, watching films, hiking in the mountains. This is difficult, but remember, it's about me. You have to think about this. Think carefully. Which is the odd one out? Which is different? Remember, it's about me. Interesting answers. I think quite a few of you are on the ball. Ooh, look at that. 54 and 54. Playing football, hiking in the mountains. The correct answer was playing football because it's something I do not do and I don't enjoy very much. The other 3 are all hobbies that I enjoy doing and that I do regularly. I love cooking, I love hiking in the mountains, I love watching films, but I don't play football. It's not one of my hobbies. So well done, those of you who got that right. Great, let's find out then the results, the final results. Number 3, love you, Keith, great. Second place, Ada, well done. And first, Kwanduk has made it, well done. Celebration. Fantastic, very, very nice. Well done, Kwanduk. Hooray! We're talking about celebrations. Well done. You can celebrate. You can now go and celebrate by cracking open a bottle of something you enjoy. Excellent. Well done. So, guys, that's Kahoot. And that brings us actually towards the end of the lesson for today. Just to remind you all, right, that remind you of the website. If you want to collect the PDF and read the notes about today's lesson, go to the keithspeakingacademy.com, look for the free live lessons. I'll show you very briefly where it is. So if you want to go there, you can go and check it out. Look, it's over here. If you go to the website, go to the top and it says free live lessons. Just click on there and you'll be able to get the latest lesson that we had. You can study it or you can download it. There's also an audio file, which is just 15 minutes, a summary of the notes, if you like. And you can get the other PDFs from other lessons down here. Okay, so that is on the Keith Speaking Academy. The other thing to remind you, if you haven't joined us yet, is join us. Well, join me or follow me on the Facebook page, Keith Speaking Academy. Come and join us in the Facebook group, Keith's Mastermind community. Come and join the chats, the discussions, and the things and the motivation, hopefully, that's going on. If you are on YouTube, then please do remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. You can find out new videos coming in. Just a note to let you know, this Saturday there is no video. It's been postponed until next week, so there will be no video on Saturday. I'm sorry about that. But you can come back and watch one of the other many, many videos that are on the YouTube channel, English Speaking Success. Fantastic. If you like my teaching, then do remember there is a course, there's IELTS Speaking Success, that you can find the links on my website, and you may want to take part in that course. Just go to the website, as I said before, and you can find it. There are links all over the place, but if you go here, for example, Study with Me, on the home page, you can see that takes you straight to the course, and you can get the course there. Okay. Brilliant. What else have I got to say? I'm just going to check in on the Linoit because I remember we were looking at that. I wonder if anybody's added anything. There's a few things. Let's have a quick look. Cake is making me hungry. Oh, here we go. I got IELTS 6.5 overall. My congratulations to you. It's my painting for you. Oh, this is nice. Thank you so much. I love that painting. That's great. Thank you. Virtual cake looks delicious. Best IELTS speaking teacher. Great. Some nice comments there. Guys, thank you very, very, very much for all of those comments. You can leave more later if you like. But that's it. I think we are there. I'm just going to remind you about the first surprise, which was the Zoom, right? The Zoom meeting. At the end of this video, like in a few minutes, remember to leave a comment. I'll just remind you what it was. It was this one. So when the video finishes in a minute, come back, leave a comment on this video on YouTube after the class and tell me how you celebrate your birthday. And then you can become one of the 10 lucky winners and who will have a Zoom call with me on Saturday. That's this Saturday for 1 hour, 12 o'clock at Spain time. Okay. So leave me a comment and then tomorrow evening or tomorrow. Oh no, do this today. Leave me a comment today. It must be today. Before midnight Spanish time. Leave a comment today on this video. Tell me how you celebrate your birthday. Okay. And then I will choose the people tomorrow and let you know, and we'll have the Zoom call. That's it. Great. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the celebration. Talking about celebrations, for me, it's been an absolute ball. I've had a ball. I've had a whale of a time, as I always do with all of the students here studying English. And for those of you preparing IELTS, I think most of you are. Take care. If you've got the test coming up, good luck. If you've got your birthday coming up, enjoy yourself. Congratulations. Have a good celebration. And I will see you all next week, Thursday, same time, same place. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.